Godzilla in feudal Japan. Reimagine Godzilla as a mythical creature feared by samurai and monks in ancient Japan. Cyber Godzilla 2099, a futuristic cybernetic version of Godzilla battles AI-controlled mechs in a neon-lit city. Baby Godzilla's first roar, a cute and emotional scene of a young Godzilla discovering its voice for the first time. For post-apocalyptic Tokyo, ruled by Godzilla. Depict a ruined Tokyo where Godzilla is king and nature has reclaimed the city. Godzilla vs. the Kraken, an epic sea battle between Godzilla and a Lovecraftian sea monster beneath a stormy sky. Storytelling prompts: Godzilla is Earth's immune system. Write a story where Godzilla awakens not to destroy humanity, but to protect the planet from a deeper threat. The human who can talk to Godzilla. A child discovers they can psychically communicate with Godzilla and tries to prevent a war. Godzilla, the final war. In a distant future, a dying Earth witnesses Godzilla's final battle. What is he fighting and why? Rise of the Monster Queen, a new female kaiju appears, challenging Godzilla's reign. Is she an enemy, a mate, or something more? Time-traveling Godzilla. Godzilla is accidentally pulled through time and must survive in the age of dinosaurs, or the far future. World-building prompts: kaiju religion. Design a religion built around worshipping Godzilla as a god. What rituals, temples, and doctrines exist? A world where kaiju are common. What does civilization look like in a world where kaiju regularly roam the earth? Godzilla, the terraformer. After humanity destroys the ecosystem, Godzilla emerges to rebalance nature by force. The Godzilla Accords. Governments of the world create a treaty to manage kaiju activity. What are the politics behind it? Kaiju DNA. Scientists clone Godzilla and use its DNA to create bioweapons or protectors. What could go wrong? Let me know if you want a specific genre, for example, horror, sci-fi, comedy, or format comic, screenplay, RPG. Godzilla, Wrath of the Mountain God. Genre: historical fantasy, kaiju, samurai drama, tone. Epic, mythic, tragic, like Princess Mononoke meets Shin Godzilla. Screenplay outline. Acti, the slumbering god. Opening scene. Ancient prologue flashback. A hand-painted mural animates on screen. Centuries ago, a monstrous kami Gojira emerged from the mountain to punish a warlord who had defiled the land. Monks and mystics sealed him beneath Mount Kirishima with secret rituals and the Yamada Pact. Scene 1. Present-day late 1500s Japan. Warlord Lord Dago ignores superstition and mines near Mount Kirishima, seeking hellfire or to forge firearms and conquer rival clans. The excavation unleashes a strange quake. Miners vanish. The mountain trembles. Scene 2. Meet Takeshi. Takeshi, a disgraced samurai without a master ronin, wanders from battlefield to battlefield. Haunted by his past and his role in Lord Dago's wars, he's aimless and bitter. He seeks peace but carries a blood-soaked sword. Scene 3. Monastery in the forest. A young monk, Ren, has visions of fire and a mountain god awakening. He consults with the elder monk, who warns that the great balance has been broken. Ren is tasked with retrieving the lost Yamada scrolls to prevent the god's wrath. Inciting incident. At night, Mount Kirishima erupts not with lava, but with light and tremors. From the mountain emerges Gojira, glowing with ethereal fire, a creature the size of a castle. Villages crumble. A tsunami strikes the coast. A temple is destroyed mid-pra. Act 2, The Awakening. Scene 4. Godzilla's March. Gojira moves slowly, deliberately destroying all signs of industrialization. He walks through untouched forests and ignores monks who bow in reverence. But castles, blacksmiths, and gunpowder towers are reduced to ash. Scene 5. Ren and Takeshi meet. Ren saves Takeshi from bandits in the forest. They argue about Gojira. Takeshi sees a monster. Ren sees a god. But both want to stop Dago. Reluctantly, they join forces. Scene 6. Flashback to the Yamada Pact. In a hidden shrine, they find an ancient scroll, a pact between humanity and the mountain gods, promising peace if mankind respects the land. The seal has been broken. Scene 7. The Siege of Dago's Fortress. Dago, defiant, builds a cannon from the hellfire ore. He refuses to believe in gods. When Gojira arrives, his cannon strikes the beast's chest, causing it to glow and evolve. Godzilla lets out a soul-shaking roar and vaporizes the entire army. Scene 8. Spiritual Confrontation. Ren, with the scroll, climbs Mount Kirishima to perform the sealing ritual. Takeshi confronts Gojira alone in the ruins feudal, but brave. He is spared, as Gojira sees no hatred in him. Scene 9. Ritual Interrupted. As Ren begins the ritual, Dago's surviving guards attack. Takeshi sacrifices himself to protect Ren, finally redeeming his soul. Gojira pauses. A moment of understanding passes between man and god. Climax. Ren finished the ritual with Takeshi's sword placed as an offering. The ground shakes. A storm erupts. Gojira roars one last time and slowly retreats into the mountain. It seals behind him with glowing light. Epilogue. Years later, Ren is now the elder monk. He tells the story to a new generation that balance must be respected, or the gods will rise again. In the misty distance, Mount Kirishima still trembles faintly. Fade to black. Main characters: Takeshi 30s, male. A ronin haunted by his past, formerly a loyal samurai to Lord Dago. Skilled, stoic, but spiritually lost. Seeks redemption through sacrifice. Ren 20s, male or female, idealistic young monk. Deeply spiritual and wise beyond years. Believes in harmony with nature. Carries the burden of an ancient prophecy. Lord Dago 50s, male. Ruthless daimyo obsessed with conquest and firearms. Symbol of human arrogance and disrespect for nature. Directly responsible for unleashing Gojira. Gojira Godzilla, a spiritual force of nature, not a villain. Represents the wrath of the earth and its forgotten gods. Ancient, godlike, not driven by hatred but by balance. Elder monk, Ren's mentor. Keeper of ancient knowledge and the Yamada Pact. Voice of calm wisdom. Underscore. Visual themes and style. Cinematic inspiration. Akira Kurosawa meets Studio Ghibli with colors a touch of Shanghai's scale, blood red, spiritual golds. Soundtrack: traditional taiko drums, shakuhachi flutes, and deep, ambient kaiju roars.